Hey Shane. So, I got your message and I thought I'd try and make it a video because trying to respond I wasn't doing very well. Text-wise. Like I couldn't just get it all in there. It was like really long. So if it wasn't a weird question. I'm glad that you asked. It really got me thinking. I've asked myself that question quite a few times. Not recently. Well, I suppose semi-recently. It's sort of like just it'll pop up in my mind, sort of like some of those questions that you're asking me. Who would I date? I pretty much would date just, if I had an interest in someone and they had an interest back in me, then if I found them worth dating, then, why not? Give it a try if that's what you're liking. In the past, I've dated mostly, I've dated mostly bisexual women. The majority of my ex-girlfriends were bisexual, and, I'm still pre-everything, so, I don't really know for, post-transition experience, but, I would think that I would still attract to, like, bisexual women, queer women, women that are open-minded. As far as a good time to tell them, I think I would do it in the sort of like in the getting to know you stage. Like not like, hi, how are you? This is who I am, and hey, guess what? I'm trans. Not quite there, but like, when you're getting to know someone, you're hanging out, you're going out on dates. If it seems like it's something that's going to start getting serious, then that's about when I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna tell them before, you make them your girlfriend or however you go about doing it. That's when I would do it. I did that with my ex. I told her that I was trans. Obviously I hadn't transitioned. She thought I was just a butch lesbian. But she's bisexual. She's like, she had even said, she was like, you seem more like my ex-boyfriends than my ex-girlfriends. She was very good with that. We're still friends. So yeah, like, the person's gotta know, they gotta like you for you, and then you let them know that, and if it scares them away, then oh well, they're not good enough for you. In my opinion, I try and tell myself that. That's something I definitely try and keep in mind. They don't like me because, I don't have the right equipment, then oh well. Yeah, it does suck, but, that's their loss, right? You gotta remember that's their loss. Oh well. As for having a partner, like, during transition or before or after, it doesn't, I don't really think you should worry about that too much, because who you're with if you're with somebody, like, before you transition, you may not necessarily be with them after. Because you have to remember, if you're with someone and you're going through a transition, they're going through a transition too. Like, if they identify as a lesbian, and then all of a sudden they're thrown into the straight world, they may not be comfortable with that. They may not be comfortable with that community or whatever. So really, like, I don't have much advice on that, just because, I don't have much personal experience with it. So I'm trying to, I've watched a lot of videos. I've been on a bazillion message boards, not a bazillion, but quite a few. Read on the topic quite a bit, comes up. A lot of people ask about it, but, I think you should just transition on your own time. And if you have a partner at that time, then, and if they're supportive, then that's, that's amazing, that's awesome. If you don't, then, you know, when you're looking for somebody, just, I don't know, just be yourself, and then, let them get to know you for you, and, if you're stealth, then, which I think, I'm probably gonna be stealth, just because I, personally like to keep a low profile, so, if I told them, I'd be like, this is something you need to know about me before we go any further in our relationship, before, we have sex and whatnot, because, I personally I don't do that unless I'm in a relationship, so, I would be like, here's how it is, if you still want to be with me, then, that would be awesome, no one, you don't need to tell people, not that many people would know, it would be just sort of like I suppose you can say it's like our little secret type thing, but yeah, and then you'd asked, about equipment. when I tell people, when they ask me about, like, equipment, they're like, oh, well, what are you gonna do? I was like, it's like, you don't have the right junk. I say, what I got is better than any bio guy, because mine could be any shape, any size, any color, any whatever that my partner wants it to be. Like, I don't mind strapping it on. I think that's, I'm a guy. That's how I like to do it. I mean, I do it other ways too, but that's how I like to do it. Like, if my partner wants me to, if she wants me to use an orange dolphin, then, that's what she wants me to use. If that's what she likes, then I can do that. And a bio guy can't change what they got. That's how I think about it. I can modify what I have for my partner's pleasure, to optimize my partner's pleasure. So, and a bio guy, really, what they got's what they got, what they're born with, what they're born with. That's how I like to look at it, because, I don't know, it makes a lot of sense, and one of my coworkers asked me that question, and that's what I told him, and he was like, that's pretty cool, because he was like, because it sucks when you're too big or too small, or she's, got a problem with what you got, and then that kills your ego and whatever, so, yeah. Alright, well, wow, this video is almost 9 minutes long, so, so, if I didn't answer everything, then, send me another message, but, yeah, thanks for asking me, and, thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching, I'll be subscribing to you too now, but, doesn't matter, I'm subscribed to you, so I've been checking out some of your videos, I hope to hear from you again.